Okay, so in this lesson, we are going to be discussing estrogen, the three different types, and the one that you want to pay particular attention to in order to reduce your risk of cancer. So there are three types of estrogen in our body. They are E1, E2, and E3. Estriol, estradiol, and estrone. Estradiol, E2, is the one that increases our risk of cancer. So let's talk about why it is that we gain weight. Well, first of all, our ovaries stop producing our estrogen. Now, we need estrogen in our bodies. We have to have it. It is part of our human makeup. So some other organs need to take on this task. Well, our liver produces some of our hormones in our body, as well do our adrenal glands. And in fact, those little glands that sit on top of our kidneys are really the producers of most of our hormones in our body. They are absolutely amazing. So if you have adrenal fatigue, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. It affects everything in your body. Now, our ovaries are mostly responsible for producing our estrogen. Now, when they stop working, where exactly are we going to be getting the estrogen from? Well, like I said, the liver has a little bit, our adrenal glands do as well. But our body is so incredibly smart that it decides to make the good old fat cell the workhorse of the estrogen production. Crazy, right? Like, who knew that? So that is why we gain weight all of a sudden, like within a few months, around our stomach, our love handles, perhaps even in our arms and our back fat, because that is the place that the estrogen is now produced. So now you know why we gain the weight. It's not just because our metabolism slows down or we hit that magical age where all of a sudden we gain the weight. No, it's actually a biological function of our body that requires our body to produce the fat cells in order for us to have the estrogen that we need in our body. Now, having said that, sometimes our body gets a little bit carried away and produces a lot of fat cells. And here's what I can tell you. Your body is going to do just fine when you reduce those fat cells and get rid of them off your body and get your body back to looking more what it used to look like before menopause. The estrogen is still going to be produced. So let's get into exactly what these hormones are doing and how we can make that happen.